Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another Halloween look, and for today's look it's going to be a vampire look. I feel like this should be quick and easy and simple. You will pretty much need just 3 colors in this palette, and if you have those then we're good. We can make that work, and we're gonna add a little bit of blood. So if you're interested in seeing how I create this look, just keep on watching. Okay, as you can see, I already did my hair and I didn't really do much. My hair was already straight, so the only thing that I did is I added a little bit of Mimosa Hair Honey, and then I just went ahead and added a layer of Got2b Ultra Glued Invisible Styling Gel. It's practically dry out here. Right here it's a little bit wet still because I think I added way too much water. Okay, to start the face, one thing that I find that it's really helpful is me sketching wherever I'm going to be using different colors, especially if you're going to be doing white and black. I'm going to be marking this area right here with this white pencil. I'm going to be marking wherever I'm going to be painting black, because I told you guys I was going to use just 3 colors, and those 3 colors is just going to be white, black, and red. I'm unsure where to go. I think I'm just going to follow my natural line right here, and then right here I just kind of go up. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just kind of sketching wherever you plan to have those colors. And by the way, my inspiration is this picture right here. So I'm going to be marking just out here. I might add a little bit of black just on this area, but let's pretend I'm gonna add a little bit right here. Everything or anything could change as we go along. The only reason why I'm marking is because since I am using black, I don't want to add too much white around that area, because whenever you use white as a base or black as a base and then you add the opposite color, which if you apply white and then apply black, it quickly becomes gray. So wherever you want the black to show as deep as it is black, you need to make sure that you just add black by itself in that area, and if you want to blend it with the white, then you can meet them, and in that area you can blend them. But unless you want to make gray, try not to use either base as the base. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. So if you're gonna add black, do not add a base of white, or if you're gonna add white, do not use a black as a base. I'm only using the white pencil because the white pencil is like the easiest to like work on, and then I plan to add red over here, but I don't think I'm gonna, should I? No, I'm just gonna leave this area like that. Right here I'm just literally touching the area where I'm gonna add black. Okay, now for the face, like this is literally where I just marked, because I'm gonna use black. Of course I'm gonna take it a little bit farther as we go, but for sure I want this, but for sure I don't mean to flip you. Sorry, but for sure I'm gonna add black in this area, and I want this area to be black. Okay, let's continue with the rest, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the Makeup Forever Professional Paris palette. This one, it's the 12 Flush Color Case, and I'm just gonna use the white. It's a little bit stained, but it's fine, it'll mix with everything else. I'm also just gonna be using the cream color for the face. I feel like I need a better brush. Man, I'm gonna have to use a small brush. This one seems to grab onto the paint a little bit better. I'm gonna try not to paint my brows because I am going to paint the brows like deep black. So I'm just gonna I'm just going to kind of like go around them. And these are the moments when you notice you have a huge forehead. I'm gonna try to go really close to the hairline. Even if I paint some hairs, I'm fine with that. We're trying to cover any trace of natural skin color. We're also gonna paint the ears. Yes, I'm taking a shower right after this. I mean, I took a shower yesterday. I mean, I shower every day, but I'm gonna have to wash my hair, definitely. I was explaining on my last video, I don't know if you saw it, hopefully you did, that my brain works by pieces, okay? So whenever like it's creating a makeup look, piece of art, in general, like even if it's in paintings, it works better by pieces. Like if I paint a line and then I don't know what to do with it for a few minutes or a couple minutes, then I just leave it alone and move on to another thing that I do know what to do with. Could be in the other corner of the painting. My brain just works way better like that, because then I come back and I'm able to like focus on it. I don't know, I think I need to apply that to a lot of things in my life. Maybe I would have a lot more done by now. Anyways, if you see me painting one part of my face and then suddenly I go to another, that is why, because I'm getting bored of the area that I'm already working on, so I need to move on to another part of the face until I can come back and work on what I left with the fresh mind, with the fresh idea. The lips, I will paint them last because they're also going to be black. So we're going to leave the lip at the end. See, that's why I didn't want to use a small brush because we just have a lot of sparse spots. Guys, I'm excited for this Halloween because not just because it's Halloween, I mean, and it's my birthday month, but more because this year I was able to create more Halloween looks. I always wanted to create, I mean, I wish I would have created more, but I'm definitely creating more than I did last year, and I'm happy with that. And it just makes me so excited to let my really creative side and creepy side out. You know, some people don't really like my look for Halloween because they're too creepy, but I'm okay with that because that means they're actually really creepy. And I love that. Okay, I can figure it out how to make it really even, so I'm gonna leave it alone for now. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint the rest of my body with white. Let me just clean it up a little bit. So I'm just using this Nasaru water activator face paint, and I'm just gonna use that one for the neck. And I'm just gonna use the same brush. I don't think it's a big deal. We're using white anyways. I'm gonna remove a little bit of my top. I still have it on though. I just put it down a little bit. Because I feel like it's looking very patchy, I'm gonna go ahead and use that sponge, and I'm gonna try to even out all that paint because I don't like that it looks patchy. Okay, I think this is working. So I'm going to clean the top of this lid just because I don't want to look for my mixing palette. Lots of alcohol. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use a little spatula, and I'm going to grab on so I can actually use it with the sponge. I'm going to put it over here in the lid. I'm going to use my finger and spread it out. I'm going to start with my fingers. So I'm gonna finish up with the sponge because I was still getting a little bit of patching with my fingers. It felt kind of like my natural oils were kind of like mixing with the oils in the cream, and that itself kind of was not letting me blend it really well. So I tried it with the sponge, as you can see, and it's working a lot better. Like, it's not giving me the coverage that I wish I could get, but it's definitely making it more even. So the sponge, it works. So if you want that, I'd say the sponge. It's your best bet. I'm gonna try to paint right here because I also want white right here. If I add too much white right there, I can always like take it off before I start with the black. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of white right here, not too much. Now I'm kind of just blending the white with like my natural skin tone before I go with the black because I don't want the harsh line to show up either. Okay, and just try to get as much as you can. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I am going to set the face. For that, I'm just going to use a translucent face powder. I'm going to be using this one by RCMA. I put it in a container from Mary Kay, but it's the RCMA powder. And then I'm just going to grab it from the lid. And I'm just going to use one of these puffs to apply it, starting for the forehead. Very lightly, because I don't want to pick up on any product. Okay, so I feel like my chest, I don't need to set it because that is water activated paint. I feel like that one just dries out, and once it dries out, it's like not that transferable. And it's not like I'm gonna go out today. I'm just literally doing this video for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. I'm gonna remove a little bit of dark, a little bit of white in here. I was trying to do it with my fingers, but I think it's not working. So I'm just gonna use a makeup remover wipey, and I'm just gonna go very lightly right here and right here, and also on my lid and my crease, especially my crease, because we don't want any oils under. So I don't plan to do a huge makeup look on the eyes, but I do want to apply some eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this CoverGirl Lid Lock Up and really blend it before it dries, because we've had that problem where I don't blend it enough or don't blend it fast enough. Now the other side, since I'm already there, I'm just gonna blend it lightly with the white. Okay, so there's only one red eyeshadow that I really like because it really shows through red. Like it's not too orange, it's not too pink, so So this makeup brand is from Mexico. It's called Bisou. I think this is a really old palette, but I keep it specifically for this shade over here, which is this red. I don't think it has a name. No, it does not have a name. But yeah, this is the red that we're gonna be using. I'm sure you can find another red and kind of mix it with the black and maybe like make it work. But to me, it really matters when like it just gives off that exact red that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna be using this one. But I think Juvia's palettes have really good reds too. So if you have those, you're good. Or any red really. Like I'm just picky, okay? Okay, before we start with the red, I'm gonna start with this black. This is the regular black eyeshadow that I have from Juvia's palette. It's a single eyeshadow and it's just a matte black. I'm just gonna use that on the crease. I think I'm going to attempt to do a cut crease. So we're gonna apply the red on the crease and slowly start blending it. You know what? I'm gonna start with the smaller brush. I'm gonna start with the bullet brush. Every time I do a cut crease, I apply it on the crease where I want it and then make sure to look straight forward, and also to relax my eye because my eyes are starting to get hooded. So I have to make sure that the color that I'm adding on the crease is actually going to show when I'm looking from a natural angle. And try not to touch your face because then you will be removing some of that paint. I'm going to apply the black right here on the outer corner. And although you would usually be really careful when adding black, I am being careful, just not too careful because it's a Halloween look. It doesn't have to be like sharp and perfect. At least not this one, not this look that I'm thinking of. Well, and since we're here, we're gonna start adding the black underneath. Especially over here on the outer corner. We're gonna kind of go for a creepy, sad look. Now we're gonna do a little bit of blending. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and move on to that red that I talked to you about. And I'm just going to go ahead and start blending that black upward. I'm going to bring it up right here. You know what? I'm going to bring it up starting right here where my brow is. I'm going to grab a bigger blending brush and I'm going to start blending a lot more. So I want to kind of like really blend the edges. Okay, we're going to go back with the black. I'm going to go ahead and use a regular eyeshadow brush and keep adding that black over here. And I'm going to start pulling it a little bit down, just doing tapping motions. I want this to be kind of like a creepy vampire. Oh, my teeth look so yellow because of the white paint. Ugh. Anyways, we're gonna leave that right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and work on the eyeshadow again. I'm gonna do like a slight cut crease and not like anything perfect. I'm just gonna use the wipey that I was already using to do the cut crease. So I'm just gonna start right here, and I'm literally following my bone. Now, same thing on the other eye. Follow your bone. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit more of that eyeshadow primer. I'm going to go ahead and use a really tiny eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go ahead and go back with the red and just finish that cut crease right there. See how truly red it shows over here? I think it's kind of showing pink over here because of the white, but on the eyeshadow, on the eyelid, it's really showing red. Like no hint of nothing, just red. Be careful not to have any fallout on the white. I definitely made a mistake by painting the whole face white first, but not too much of a big mistake, you know. It's like not huge. You can just be careful with the fallout. We're gonna go back with the black on the bullet brush. I'm just gonna fix that tail right here. We're still gonna do the eyeliner and all that jazz. Just make sure you blend. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Inglot gel liner, and I'm just gonna do a quick eyeliner. And since we're already here, I'm gonna go ahead and paint my whole waterline. I'm gonna go ahead and do that overline, or like kind of like the inner wing right here on the inner corner. Okay, now we're going back with the black eyeshadow and getting close to that waterline. I'm gonna go ahead and use a small blending brush, and I'm gonna kind of like tap around wherever there is the white and the black mixing. I'm already like getting lost with the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and use another small blending brush, and I'm just gonna focus on the crease right now. I'm gonna make that cut crease a little bit sharper. So we just go with the black right here where we did the crease, and I'll just add the black and intensify it and slightly blend it upwards as well. Okay, for contouring, I'm going to go ahead and use this Contouring Duo palette, and I'm going to use the darkest shade over here, this one, to do a really sharp contour. Very lightly. Be careful because we're working with straight up white. I'm going to pull it down a little bit. I feel like I'm carrying out the color too much. I'm going to go ahead and use this sponge and kind of go over the areas where I feel like I went too much. Okay, I'm getting lost again, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the eyebrow. For the eyebrows, I'm just going to use the black cream face paint, and I'm just going to draw the brows as mean or as matte as I can. Okay, what I'm doing right here, I'm kind of covering that contour because I didn't really feel how like it was showing through. It kind of was showing like patchy, so I decided to take it out. Some still showing through, but that's fine. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use the same sponge and a little bit of brown, which is this one over here from the cream palette. And I'm going to be using that one as contour because I felt like the powder was either like getting stuck, like really showing patchy, either because the white was really grabbing onto that powder, or vice versa, the brush would like lift off some of that cream. So I decided to fix it this way. On the same lid that I did take off the white, I'm gonna take off some brown now, and I'm gonna use a smaller brush, and I'm gonna pick up on that brown with the sponge just like that and start blending and contouring. Ooh. I'm also gonna apply some right here. Okay, now with a clean part of the sponge, I'm gonna blend that out. Ooh, it really shows through. To make it a little bit more blended, I'm going very lightly over that brown with some white. Not just because I feel like I added too much, but because I feel like it makes it more cooler, less warm, and that's what I want. So I feel like I'm pretty happy with the contour. I wanted it sharp, really showing through, and at the same time kind of blended. So I think I'm pretty happy with it right now. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the lashes. I'm just going to curl my lashes and add mascara. I curled my lashes, so now I'm going to add some Pumped Up Colossal Volume Express waterproof mascara. And again, since we already have a lot of black going on the eyes, we don't really have to be careful on how we apply this mascara. Let me just add mascara on the bottom lashes. So I think we're ready for the lip. I'm gonna go ahead and add this Liquid Suede cream lipstick and the shade Alien Extraterrestre. So I'm gonna apply it on the lips. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a detail brush, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of that black, and I'm gonna sharpen up my natural shape of my lips. I kind of did already with the Dofu applicator, but but I want it more like sharper, so I'm gonna make these tips right here a little bit sharper. Okay, and I'm gonna do that little like wink over here to make my lips look like sharper on the edges as well. Okay, so one thing I need to work on is kind of contour my neck. I mean, this doesn't really matter if you're gonna wear something that's gonna cover this area, but for me it kind of matters because I'm gonna take pictures. Okay, so I think we're almost done with this look. The only two things that I think we need is the blood and the eye. So which one should I do first? I think I'm gonna do the eyes first, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, so now the only thing that I think we need is the blood. So I have this blood right here. I bought this on sale after Halloween last year, and I'm pretty sure it's still, I mean, I don't think it has a expiration date. It doesn't state any date. It's fake blood. It's not like I'm eating it. So let's open this, take off the protection so you guys can see it's brand new. So now we can add a little bit of taste to this. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to add some lashes, so I'm just gonna use these. These are from AliExpress again. I'm on the last lash, so I'm just gonna apply some glue and apply these on. I feel like you need to be extra careful to apply and to have lashes on when you have contacts on. Tell me if I'm wrong, because I feel like there's something messing with the contact as soon as I put on the lash. It definitely does look better with the lashes, but I feel like they're moving the contacts. Okay, if you see why, it's because the glue is drying, but the lashes are on. The last thing, now it's for real. We're gonna apply some blood. How am I gonna do this? I don't know. But I definitely want to have it dripping from here. I feel like this is too brown. Let me just darken it up a little bit. So now, finally, to finish this whole look, and now it's for real, we're gonna add the blood. How? I don't know. I was thinking I could just have it drip really badly though. Does it look realistic to you guys? This looks like kind of like orange. I feel like it needs to be darker. How can I make this work? I don't know. Not sure. Blood as I was eating. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit more and put it over here. Well guys, and this is the final look. All I did is just applied a bunch of blood and made it look as if I just had a meal. What do you guys think? Did I enjoy my meal? Oh, did I enjoy my meal? Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I feel like this look is a little bit more fun than the simple vampire with just white skin and black eyeshadow and red lips. I wanted to make it a little bit more fun, spicy. Also, it's pretty easy. I mean, any vampire look is pretty easy, but if you want to add any spice to any scary or Halloween look, trust me, use contacts. That is what will make the look. Well, anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also find me on Instagram as Adelisawala, and hopefully I will see you on my next video.